Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from T.W White Sons. Here we have today a Mazda MX-5. This is the 1.5 131 PS RF Sport Nav model. Now I have a bit of history with this car, which I'll explain in a minute, but first I want to apologise. I can't get into the park today. So this is the next best place to video a car around here. So apologies, it might not be as well presented as our earlier videos. Now, we sold this car brand new in November 2017. It was a special order because the first owner, who is famous actually in the opera world, Rebecca Dupont Davis, who is a soprano. Doesn't mean much to me. The Sopranos is more the box set, but I know the Sopranos are a certain type of opera singer, which she is. So you can look this up. That was the first owner of this car. If she is watching this video, thank you very much for the car. And she specially ordered it in Arctic white. Okay, she wanted white, but she didn't want a pearlescent paint, and I think these do look brilliant in Arctic white. So the first owner, she was a bit of a prolific car buyer, and then I think she had a CX-3 after that, again in white. And we sold this car to the previous owner, gentleman, won't mention his name, but he's also got another MX-5 on order, so an MX-5 fan. So this is very much an enthusiast owned vehicle. Now I've got to point out a couple of things. So the second owner fitted these decals. Okay, I think they're very tasteful. Should you not think so, they can just come off. In fact, hang on, let's have a look. Yeah, we could remove them for you, but I think it's very smart. I think they look fantastic. And the previous owner also, he took a real liking to the suede interior pack. So it's got the suede dashboard and the suede door cards and the suede gear stick gaiter. Okay, so they were all an added extra. I believe he also fitted scuff plates, and they are, I think they're the JDM, the Japanese domestic market scuff plates, hence the Roadster, because that is what it is called in the Japanese market. Okay, so now I've had a look around the car, because the gentleman actually kindly dropped it in early. I think his new car's arriving beginning of May, and this has done about 24,000 miles. It's got a full history. I'll share that with you when we get in the car. Now, looking around it, there is not a mark on the wheels. Now, it's something I kind of expect. I expect curved wheels, but this has none. So it wasn't really clear earlier because I had to give it a bath, of course, for the photos. And yeah, very nice indeed. In fact, the car is in very good condition. There aren't any little parking dents or scuffs or anything like that. Oh, I must mention there's the carbon fibre wing mirror caps as well. So this is a really nice, a special little car. And I will always say this, and you'll know I'm not telling lies, but I do prefer the 1.5. I just think it's more of a driver's car, and it sort of fits in with that, that classical sports car. British, even this is Japanese, but this wouldn't be around if it wasn't for the classic British sports cars, the MGs, the midgets, the Spitfires, the Lotus Elan, etc, etc. In fact, let's show you under the bonnet, because on these ND MX-5s, they wanted to make the car a little bit more how shall I put it, pure, more of a purist's car. So they actually exposed the engine. Now, I haven't had a look under here, so I hope it's in good fettle. Yes, it is. Look at that. So now, if that was this was my engine bay, I'd be detailing it. I'd probably be polishing up, polishing up the engine cover there, the rocker cover. But all lovely, unmodified, unmolested. Right, so let's did I show you in the boot? Yes, I did show you in the boot. All everything's there as it should be. Now this is the car in the roof down format. So with an RF, once the roof's down, you get that almost like Targa roof. Okay, you don't get the open back motoring, which some people prefer. Some people prefer this, each to their own. I'm probably more of a soft top man, but I do like the way this hood operates. And on that note, let's have a look, shall we? So in fact, I'm going to get in the car for this, and it'll make sense to you why in just a moment. So let me shut this door. Okay, so this little gauge here, my fuel gauge, it's also telling me we need fuel. Now there's the mileage, 24,427. Now if these are switches here for the roof. So if you look at that, look at the MX-5 in the dial, that's showing me the progress. Oh, let me get rid of that. That showed me the progress, look. So the roof part has gone up, which it has, yeah, and now the back's folding away. Voila. I think that takes about 11 seconds. They are reliable. I've actually never known one to go wrong, and that goes for the previous, the NC model as well. The only times I've ever seen anything go wrong with these hoods is when people leave things in the way of them. So when they fold down, I don't know, it might crush a handbag or something, and then it puts the roof out of sync. But that's, I mean, I've been in the Mazda world, I think 21 years, I think. And that's since these folding roofs came out in 2006. I think I've seen that 1 or 2 times, and that's a sort of a self-inflicted thing. The boot space isn't impeded on at all, whether the hood be up or down. Okay, so yeah, very smart indeed. Now I've done lots of photographs. The car is lovely. If there's any more questions on the vehicle, if there's any questions, anything I haven't answered, any more photos, videos or anything like that, please don't hesitate to ask. We're a Mazda dealer, so it'll come with a Mazda warranty, 12 months, okay, with 12 months roadside assistance. Now let me share this with you. So look, in November 2017 at 7 miles, so it was delivered to us. They normally have 7-10 miles on the clock. 18 first service at 986 miles. Look at that. Year later, 3858. Year later, a bit more miles, 9189. Then 21, 15260. And then 22267. So it's serviced 2,000 miles ago, but the car still will go through the workshop just to make sure everything is tickety-boo. Okay, have that pre-sales check. So superb history, and I think that's important on a car like this. This is kind of, you know, it's an enthusiast's car, and I myself, I am a car enthusiast. I do like classic cars. I like to tinker, and it's always nice to have, you know, the car's been supplied by ourselves, only ever looked after by ourselves. You know, we know the history of the accessories by the second owner, the sort of prominent, shall I say, first owner. I'm gonna maybe listen to some of her music on the way home, but yeah, I will never forget her. But yes, it's a very nice little car. So if you need any further photos, videos, etc., please don't hesitate to ask, and should that be out of our regular business hours, don't let that stop you from inquiring. Pick up the phone, leave a voicemail, and we shall call you back, providing it's not 3 in the morning or something like that. I'll be asleep then, but or send us an email. We are more than happy to help, and we're a 7-day-a-week operation. Part exchange is incredibly welcome, and I really do mean that. It's extremely welcome. We want your part exchange. I know it's very heavily advertised these days to you know, sell your car online, etc., etc. Please do all that, you know, get an idea and whatnot, and please get in touch with us, and we want you to have a seamless, enjoyable buying experience. And on that note, do check out our reviews. It'll give you an idea of who who and what sort of people we are to do business with. As I say, we are customer focused. We want you to be pleased with your purchase. So a couple of things on the vehicle. Let me run you through a few bits of specification. You've got your hands-free kit, you've got your cruise control, you've got auto wipers, auto lights, climate control, heated seats, you've got the Bose stereo with the speakers in the headrests, your reverse sensors, FM, AM, DAB. You know, the car is very well spec'd. It's got everything I would want from a vehicle. You can stream your music, you can use USBs for music. It's all really good stuff. The sat nav is very good. I've used it to travel to Europe. Absolutely fine. When in the UK, you just hit the town button, put your postcode in, and off you go. This system can be upgraded. No, and I'm not talking about taking this out and putting a new one in. There's a like an interface, I suppose. So a bit of software, but a bit of hardware, and then on this app page you can have it'll say CarPlay, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and then you can use, you know, the apps from your smartphone, which I know some people prefer, than using, you know, the sat nav that's built in with the car. Okay, so yeah, I want to thank you for watching the video. So sorry it's not in our usual surroundings. I do apologise for that. Hopefully the park will be open over the course of the next couple of days, and yeah, we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.